I think where it comes a problem with men when women spend all this time trying to beautify themselves and get their body right. I think where it comes a problem with men is she's getting real sexy and all this other stuff. But then whenever it's time to hang out with you and stuff, she look like shit. Or she don't even perform well in the bedroom or something like that. I think that's where the problem comes. Like, damn, you spend all these hours um getting yourself ready so other motherfuckers can look at you and you know and mentally have sex with you in their minds when you walk past, but you can't even goddamn get on your knees and give me a whatever. Never mind.
You mean like in
Been
terms
headed
of
out.
like a woman, putting herself above a relationship, where like she doing all these things for self gratification, things that make her feel good, but then when
Yeah,
it's
she
time
spent
for her
six
to like,
hours getting herself
yeah,
ready, but then she only spent 30 minutes on your damn dinner.
right, okay,
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hold on now. Well,
right,
I want you to switch that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, like make you the
I want that
priority.
lasagna. You know, I want that pot roast.
Yeah, like you like make sure you do both. Say have the same wherewithal and tenacity.
Balance.
Yeah, like do it for okay. Yeah.
Yeah, do it for the day. I mean, for the, for the
For
man.
me,
Hold on, pause, yo.
Oh, Diddy, bro. What is going
Yeah.
Choices and trade-offs, Bruiser.
on? Oh, shit.
hey, life is about perspective, man.
Mm.
It's
Oh,
all it's all relationships are what you make it. So that's what I was. I didn't get to speak on the last topic, but
oh well,
I
shit.
think
The topic's still up. You can talk about it.
I
Oh,
forgot what it was to
The
be honest.
same
But
thing Lil Rod said.
choosing your
I,
partner.
I really don't. I mean, I enjoy listening. So, but I honestly think that relationships are what you make it. It all comes down to your morals and values, what you believe in, and one of my friends, she was watching the live, and we was having a conversation around like this whole thing about sacrificing and giving up so much of who you are early on. I think it's a lot different, for men. Like I would never tell my son, to go into any relationship, in life, whether that's, platonic, romantic, or whatever, thinking that he has to give so much up of himself and just to satisfy another human being. You feel me? Like I get that relationships are about reciprocation. I get that you may have to sacrifice in certain areas if you choose to, but I don't think going in and thinking that you have to dumb down who you are as a person or sacrifice the things that got you to where you are for that person to even look your way. I think it's important that you come with that. You stand 10 toes down on who you are, and that's going to help you make a decision around who's in front of you. That's for male or female, and that's just my perspective on it. I'm not saying it's fact, but I just think like the world a lot got a lot of people through the social media, aesthetically through surgery or male female hair body whatever. There's nobody really stand on their truth of who they are. And I think that if most people was to come up and just say, "This is me," unapologetically, out of the two, three, four, I don't know how many people, billion people in the world, if you just looking for one person, I think it'll be easier for you to walk that path, even if somebody doesn't like who you are. You'll be okay with, okay, cool. Like I don't really know who you are, but it's okay. Like I get it, and you stand in righteousness and you find who you need to find. And I think like again, relationships are what you make it. So you take care of your money, you take care of your finances, you get your priorities straight, you believe in a higher power, or whoever that is, and then you'll be all right. So nah,
If
I ain't gonna hold you. The last topic we were talking about like a life partner is like one of the like hardest choices you can make. Like I would somewhat agree with that, just but at the same time as a man, like I think from a man's perspective, again, like yeah, you can get divorced and lose all your money and all that type of stuff. Like yeah, that's a big deal. I just think it's about who you run with. Like if you run with the wrong people and you're not a right like around the right crowd as a man, like you can your life won't even like a relationship. The last thing on your mind, you feel me? Like being in a relationship is the last thing that you really thinking about. And so, like I'm not saying that is wrong or I think we all aren't in that type of like lifestyle, so it's not a case. But I think for certain people who don't want to get married, who don't care about marriage or relationships, which I don't think is anybody on this panel, including myself. You know, when I think about that being the biggest, like, you know, decision you can make in life, I just think, you know, I think if a man is not even worried about that, the biggest mistake he can make in life is choosing to be around the wrong crowd. And again, that's still relationships. Don't get me wrong, but it's not romantic relationships. It's not marriage. It's like if he run around with, you know, hood and his gang members, you know, like really delinquishing the shit, you know, all that type of shit, like that could really kind of destroy his life. If that's not, you know, if that's not the route you take. But that was just my perspective that I would kind of play devil's advocate on. But yeah,
I would also add that the choosing a life partner, for me, the choosing the life partner topic, in the very first topic of the woman coming in and committing all this infidelity and sleeping with this man, sleeping with a woman in their home, in the bedroom, and all this other shit. Man, it's so many situations. It's so many marriages that start off like really
like
good. Everything seems fine, but then later on, maybe 5 years, 2 years, 10 years from now, shit start hitting the fan. And that's why I say, you know, maintaining cooperation and submission and being a leader and keeping your word. Starting out like that and just knowing that's the end all be all is more important than anything. There's no blueprint, man. You can look at somebody and they can seem like a sure thing. I think it happened with Tyrese. I mean, he came on so many podcasts saying that this woman showed no sign that she was in for money, that she, you know, she was uncooperative, and then all of a sudden it just hit him like, and she
Yeah,
was.
if she acted anyway like how she does in her dating coaching videos, then yeah, I could see how most men would be fooled. I don't know if y'all ever watched the Samantha Lee videos, man. She's pretty damn convincing, and the average dude ain't gonna see through that, man, because she know all the games, she know all of the shit to say, she know how to really lay it on thick. So and you gotta keep it. You gotta understand this. Women, just anybody who understands that whole psychology thing, right? Women are able to hold their representative for much longer than men, right? It's about twice the time. So you could really be fooled. A lot of people, they say shit or get off the pot. They want you to marry them within like a year or two, whatever. And a lot of people do it, which is, you know, not advisable, but it happens. And Jews be trying to do the right thing. She shows no signs of that. She might be submissive, cooperative, everything else. And if you don't really know what to look for, you can't do like a forensic investigation like some of the more skilled gentlemen that we know of, right? Then, yeah, you just going to fall, you're going to succumb to that, man. And then next thing you know, she want $20 million when you sign a prenup.